going on, everybody? Long time no see. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Still helping doing my distancing thing. I'm in the car by myself. Just leaving somewhere I have to be. But happy Sunday to everybody. I just want to share a little bit with my folks that do watch. So we had I was in the house, hunkered down, whatever you want to call it. And I was, going through YouTube like I usually do, and I'm a, big wrestling fan. It hasn't been that great lately, but, I always been keeping up with it for the last, few years or not. But one of the stories that's kind of intriguing is always the story of wrestling behind the scenes, in the backstage and stuff that happens that we don't really actually get to see. You just hear about it or whatnot. So for everybody that doesn't know, there was a wrestler named Chris Benoit, and great wrestler. Took him a long time to actually get the just due that he got, but ultimately he ended up killing himself by hanging himself. But before that, tragically, he actually suffocated. Hopefully I got this right. He suffocated his son, and he killed his wife. I forgot how, but killed his wife and his son, and also hung himself after. So a big thing after he died, if you know anything about it, with these NFL players and some wrestlers now, you can't pick if you have CTE like while you're alive, but when they did the autopsy on him, or they looked at his brain, he had CTE. I don't know how severe it was or whatnot. So this could have played a role in it, because you have Junior Seau, who ended up killing himself. They found out he had CTE, and they have other examples and that type of stuff. It's real sad and real tragic. So all in all, Vice is doing a documentary on this pretty much, and it's interesting to me because it's very taboo. People kind of stayed away from it. The WWE kind of don't act like Chris Benoit didn't exist or anything. They don't replay a lot of his stuff. They don't really mention him. Definitely Hall of Famer, but they're not gonna touch on it yet, as of yet. I don't know why exactly that is, besides the obvious, but yeah, Vice is doing it. So they have Chavo Guerrero, who was his nephew, also a wrestler. They have him in there. His son, David Benoit, his wife's sister, I forget her name, but the wife was named, she was different personalities in wrestling, but she was, she went by woman mostly. Her sister's on there. Chris Jericho, one of my favorites, coming along now, especially since he's in AEW. They got Jim Ross in there, so it's a lot of AEW characters or personalities in there all of a sudden. So it's very, very interesting to just see that they're putting their input on it. But the actual WWE people, and Vicky Guerrero, who I did not know was married to him. Actually, it was fine. Honestly, they played that off pretty good. I wasn't that deep into it back then, but guess that was his wife. But they had her playing other characters, so she's part of the business too. So she was in there. Shout out to all those people. And it's really, if you don't want to be, want to be away from it and be touchy, yeah, you shouldn't watch it. But part one's pretty deep. They go into it, and Chavo, he was there for Eddie Guerrero's heart attack when he died in his hotel room, and he was the one that got the call who was supposed to be at pick up Chris Benoit, but he ended up going missing, and he went missing because of the fact that the incident that happened, a tragic incident. So it's very interesting. I'm not gonna tell you everything about it, but very interesting to start, man. David Benoit, man, it's kind of sad to see the love he had for his dad, the admiration and all that stuff, and it's so many signs, man. Chris Benoit wasn't doing too. He did not take, him and Eddie Guerrero were best friends, and he didn't take his death too well at all. So they seem to be super close. So just if you get a chance, check it out. It's Vice. I'll put the link in the description. Also, just again, I go into it with open mind. These documentaries, sometimes they leave stuff out, they put stuff in. It's wild, but it's so far it's been good. I liked it. This is part 1, so I don't know if they have 4 parts, 5 parts, but that's how they usually do these type of things. So let's just check that out, man. It's been pretty good so far. Hopefully you hit the like if you like this video, or put some comments. What do you think about these Eddie Guerrero types situations? You have the Chavo stuff. Chris Benoit, man, it's wild, and they're just on the forefront because they're celebrities and stuff like that, as far as in the wrestling world and that type of thing. But these are people that affect people's lives close to them. He left his son behind, and he took the brother and the mom he had. It was just pretty sad, man, and his dad obviously took himself. But yeah, you guys just keep staying distant if you could. Unfortunately, I can't all the time. Wash your hands, drink water, and just be healthy and be safe, y'all. All right.